The Christian Association of Nigeria in the 19 northern state in Abuja has condemned the closure of public and private schools in some northern states during Ramadan, describing it as a detrimental action to education. Speaking exclusively with TV360 Nigeria, Northern Can Chairman Reverend John Ayab criticized the decision by Bauchi, Katsina, Kano and Kebbi states to shut schools for 5 weeks, arguing that it would negatively impact students preparing for major examinations. He emphasized that insecurity has already disrupted education in the region and further school closures would worsen the situation. He also noted that in predominantly Muslim countries like Saudi Arabia, schools remain open during Ramadan, urging northern governors to adopt a similar approach by adjusting school hours rather than shutting down entirely.
Efforts are being in place efforts are ongoing to ensure that we remedy the situation to get more children to school. And even those children who are in school, we all know that the situation is not actually encouraging because most time the cutoff mark has to be reduced to enable them meet up either for admission or meet up their quota. Now we are in the early months of the year, and you know very well that those who are in school are about to write JAM, that is the final year. The second group of those who are in school, the GSS 3 students will be writing junior NECO or junior WAEC, as people will want to call it. What do you think if we close down school for 1 month? It will affect their preparation for JAM. It will affect their preparation for junior WAEC. Do we just want to go to school as going to school? It is our intention to see that our children first get enrolled, we retain them in school, and they graduate. But we're just making school look as there's really no commitment, there is no sacrifice or dedication to ensure that these children have knowledge that will make them future leaders of Nigeria. And to my mind, we are talking about young people in school, children in primary and secondary school who will become the senator of Nigerians tomorrow, depend on the constituency they are coming from, who may become governors of our state tomorrow, who will become important people or religious leader or medical doctors or our pilots. And we want to treat them with this. Are we really serious about their education? Are we supposed to remedy the situation we have, or we go back to to a worse situation? And that's why the Christian Association is saying, wait a minute, this whole announcement that schools should be closed was an ill advice because they didn't thought or think thoroughly before they come up with it. Don't forget that the schools involved in this matter are not exclusive one-side school. They are all schools, public and private. No, our governors should wake up. Tell us the position of Islam in this, and we realize that there's no backup anywhere according to the glorious Quran for someone to do what the governors have asked them to do. Let's take an example. Saudi Arabia is an Islamic country. United Arab Emirates is an Islamic country, and many others, Iran, to mention just a few. Schools are in session as I'm speaking to you now, because even this morning, we had to put a call across to Saudi. And one of the persons said, look, my children just went to school. So are we more Muslims than them? Let's be honest to ourselves. Let's not drag our community backward. And then we end up blaming others for what is happening. I don't want to see our young, vibrant northern youth to just be yaro out there. When I go out there and I see people just think that the best we can do is to be at their gate, it's embarrassing to me as a northerner. It's embarrassing to me as a pastor. And I feel that I have a role to play in reminding our leaders that let them not toy with the future of these young children. They should allow them study.